All right, so now we're going to go over the paid time off policy. If you've already watched the paid time off policy for the paraprofessional position, we've already gone over this section right here. And so for this video, we are just going to go over the policy for therapists and professionals. And so this includes all of the RBTs, BCABAs, and BCBAs that work in the home and in the home only. So, the therapist or professional position normally works 40 hours per work week. At the completion of 6 months of continuous employment, PTO may be used as it is accrued with management approval according to the following table. So, for every hour that the therapist or professional works, they earn 0.0192 hours. This will amount to about 5 days at the end of the fiscal year, and you can accumulate up to 10 days. Annual leave amount is based upon work hours up to 2,080 hours per fiscal year, excluding overtime. For the purpose of this PTO policy, the fiscal year starts in August 1st and ends on July 31st. PTO hours are not included in the calculation of overtime hours. PTO does not accrue for eligible employees during a leave of absence without pay. Employees are required to use available PTO when taking time off from work. Employees are not allowed to take unpaid time off until available PTO hours have been exhausted. PTO time will not be approved for weekend hours. PTO may be taken in a minimum of half-hour increments. A full PTO day is equivalent to 8 hours for therapists and professionals. Carryover of unused PTO is allowed at the end of the fiscal year. However, PTO will accumulate up to a maximum of 80 hours, which is equivalent to 10 days, and employees who reach the maximum will no longer accrue PTO until their balance goes below the maximum amount allowed. It is the employee's responsibility to monitor their PTO balance, and this can be done by accessing your account through ProService. Pay is not offered in lieu of using PTO hours. Employees must submit requests for PTO through the Google form, the time off request, or the vacation request form as far in advance as possible, but no later than 3 weeks prior to the start of the requested PTO. Employees must ensure that they have enough accrued PTO available to cover the dates requested. Requests will be evaluated based on a number of factors, including but not limited to operating and staffing requirements and per company management discretion. The company reserves the right to require a physician's certificate for any absence from work for an employee's own injury or illness. An unused PTO is paid out upon separation of employment, except in instances of employee misconduct. So the employee must remain in good standing.